I guess this is the calm before the storm. We've been getting so many messages on Instagram, through email, Facebook, our comment section on our channel, just telling us that there's a hurricane coming our way, and we have seen the news. We thought we would come on today and just let you guys know that we have spent the last 24 hours and we have another 24 hours or so to finish getting ready. We're being warned that there is a huge hurricane that's changed from a level 2 to a level 3 and now into a level 4. And apparently by Friday evening, we are going to be right in the eye of the storm. So we're getting warnings on every different platform you can possibly think of to say, English family, get prepared. Our municipality sent out notices, the news is warning, pretty much everyone and anyone on social media is talking about it, talking to our neighbors and friends in our community saying, what are you guys doing to get prepared? So today we've been baking muffins, getting the crock pot going, putting reserves away for food for the weekend. Tomorrow morning we head to go stock up on groceries for a bit of time, just in case we're with outages. We're being told that we are for sure gonna have power outages, and to be prepared. We are so fortunate that we were able to purchase a large generator. The bugs are coming up, they're like, fly before the storm comes. A generator that we can use if this happens. We had 17 power outages not last weekend. We did not have 17 power outages last weekend. From last winter, from November 30th to March 3rd. We had 17 outages here, and that was when we had kind of our crummy internet. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that even if we do lose power, we can still post and see you guys and give you updates and let you know what's going on. Hopefully our Starlink can stay on the roof of the barn and we'll be good to go. But if you don't hear from us, please don't worry. I don't want anyone worrying. We are going to be ready and prepared.
You have a mosquito on your forehead? Yeah, they're getting us now.
So yeah, we are getting everything ready on the property here. Food for the week, dogs organized, emergency backpacks in the truck just in case.
We're getting the furniture put away.
Everything is getting put away. We're gonna add some extra ratchets and things to the greenhouse. We're just gonna pack up and know that if we have to evacuate for any reason, that we are prepared to do that, but we obviously wanna be able to just bunker down at our place because that's where all our reserves are. We have the paddle boards blown up in case everything's flooding. We haven't deflated those from paddleboarding in the brook this summer. So we're kind of ready for any scenario that we get thrown. Hopefully it's not as bad as they predict, but we're looking at possibly 175-kilometer winds.
Oh my goodness.
Really, really heavy rain. They're calling for flooding. Our house is up on this bigger hill here, so hopefully we're okay, but our brook can get pretty high sometimes. We just don't really know what to expect. So moving from a province where we never had any of these warnings to now living in a place where there's hurricane season, we're just kind of, this is all new to us. This is the first like huge storm that we've really had, like caution.
I mean, we've had caution storms in southern Ontario. We get tornadoes. Luckily for us, we've never been in a tornado, but this is the first time we've ever come face to face with a pretty big storm. And Elysia and I both enjoy watching storms.
We love a good thunderstorm.
So I will be documenting everything to see how strong this storm actually gets, and obviously so our YouTube family know that we're going to be okay.
Yeah, we just thought that since so many of you were warning us, kind of wanted to make sure that no one was worrying about us, that we are getting prepared.
Yeah,
everything we
worry.
can possibly think of, we're getting prepared. So if something does happen, we're going to have done all the prep work to make sure that we have everything we need in case, because you just never know what the worst scenario is going to be, especially when you haven't. Right now the worst scenario is these mosquitoes.
Yeah, right.
But we don't know really truly, but we are seeing on the map that we are going to be in the eye of the storm come late Friday into Saturday morning. So that's a little bit frightening to say the least. We just thought we would kind of document what the water level is at right now on our brook, because we've seen it come up a little bit higher when we first got to Nova Scotia, but it's definitely lower right now than it's been in a while.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how high it's gonna get with the rainfall we're going to get. So you can see plenty of the rocks here, and that's how we always know if it's shallower or deeper, is what rocks we can see on our little spot that we always go to when we're going off on our paddle boards and that. We can always tell what the water level's at just by what rocks we can see. So we'll give a little pan over and just show what it's at right now. I'm really curious at the end of the weekend what it's gonna be like. So on our acreage here, we get lots of questions about where our acreage is located exactly and how far are we away from the ocean. And we're about 1 kilometer-ish from the ocean. And so we're far enough back, we feel pretty comfortable that if we do get the 40+ foot size waves that they're calling for, that we're back far enough from there that it's not going to impact our house directly. But we know that there are a lot of houses that are right on the line, right literally on the edge of the ocean, on the coastline, getting to the kids' school and back. And when we're leaving to go to the city, we see how close these houses are, and it's a little bit alarming to think. I think I'd be feeling super nervous if my house was that close, but I like that we are set back at least 1 kilometer, but we do have the rising level possibility of the brook here. So as you can probably see, it's already started to rain. We had rain really heavy last night and some wind. I was up a couple times in the middle of the night thinking, oh my goodness, is it starting earlier than they said? And then I thought, okay, there's no way it moved from where it was to where we are that quickly since I watched the news before bed. But we are getting a little bit of a drizzle. I think tomorrow we're supposed to get quite a bit of rain, and then the storm's supposed to hit. But we still have quite a bit of stuff tonight to finish up the outside jobs, like making sure that the animals are prepared for the storm in the barn, getting that area all prepped up, doing a few things to prep for the greenhouse. And we still have some apples on our apple tree. These are our only 2 apples that actually came on any of our trees. We had so many blossoms, but something obviously got to, I don't know, that part of the process before we even got any apples. So the boys are gonna pick our 2 lone apples tonight, and then they won't blow away in the storm since we've waited for them all season. And then we've got to tuck away our barbecue and our patio furniture. We still have some down by the brook, loose parts on the front deck here, pillows, all the just the small stuff. And then of course we still have some food prep that we want to do tonight to just get us ready into tonight and tomorrow. I'll be prepping tons of stuff to make sure that we can cook on the wood stove really easily if we need to. We've got fresh banana chocolate chip muffins and a bunch of stuff that we can just quick grab if we happen to have no power. When there was a huge storm several years ago, I think they were without power for a substantial amount of time. So whether it's a few hours or a few days or longer, we want to be ready. So we also wanted to thank you so much for all of the support on our kitchen reveal. If you've missed it, I'll put the card for you here. But we are just overwhelmed by the response of how amazing you guys think the kitchen is, and we were so proud to show our YouTube family our progress on another area of our home completed. I think I jinxed us with the bad weather that we were gonna get to building the cabinet doors for the pantry and the beautiful weather they were predicting for this week. So that's clearly not happening, but we will see you throughout the entire course of the rest of the week, provided that we still have the internet. So check back daily for our videos. Thank you again for all of your support. Please don't worry about us. We will be just fine. We're preparing like crazy. We love you. Our whole family loves you, including the pups, because we get lots of love to the pups. And we will see you tomorrow.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but